in late, really the fall of 2013, I sort of took it upon myself to collaborate, as it were, with this existing homesteader shack that had been on my 5 acres in Joshua Tree that I'd owned for 8 years at that point. It had been there since the 1940s, and it was a decrepit, weather-worn 70-year-old shack in the middle of nowhere that was about to fall over. And I would go out there, every year, multiple times, to kind of hang out in the shack. There's no glass in the windows, there's no door in the doorway, there's no plumbing, electrical, there's nothing. There's just 70 years of detritus inside of the shack. Burned out mattress and an old TV. And but I'd go out there and it was just quiet. And you could hear the bugs, the birds, the wind, and you could really sort of focus on the desert. And I don't know, I just thought, well, maybe I'll do something with this one day. I'll build a studio or whatever it may be, and I just had different priorities, and ultimately this idea came about to transform the shack. And when I thought about the idea, I drew Lucid Stead, because I had been unconsciously thinking about it, I think, for the last 8 years. And really the concept was about almost erase, if I could erase half of it, that perhaps it would become more prominent on the landscape. The landscape was littered with these small shacks. And so when I say it was a collaboration, it was that the only thing we did was remove every other horizontal wood siding and then replace it with mirror. And then we infilled all of the existing openings, the true dimensions that they were, the 4 windows in the doorway, with these mirrored LED light boxes. So that what happened was that it was a project where we were able to use the desert itself, use the surrounding Joshua Tree Desert, the Mojave Desert, as material itself. While the material is certainly it's a mirror, it's an acrylic mirror, it's a glass mirror, really the material is the desert itself. And so there was a kind of beauty and excitement to using that desert and placing it onto the side of the shack.